This is our group, Fortnite Mozzarella, and I'm Jackson.
I'm Porter.
I'm Gabriel.
We're going to be explaining to you a little bit about our problem and the solution we're going to use to it. I'm going to explain a little bit about the problem. On the southern coast of our country, we're having issues with foundational cracks caused by the water. This wasn't an issue until recently with the higher weather patterns and hurricanes and such. This has caused deterioration, which is costing the U.S. economy. It also has caused disaster. Last summer, the Surfside condo collapse killed 91 people, and our goal is to prevent things like this and offer a better solution for it. And Porter's going to tell you a little bit about that.
Some of our initial solutions were to change the amount of years it was required for a building to have a safety inspection, because it was initially 40 years after the building was built and every 10 years after. What we want to do is change that to 20 years and every 10 years after, and then on top of that, change the fines for building owners depending on how long they failed to return engineering or architectural reports, and maybe change over to Ventura County in Florida how they did it, which was they would fine a building owner $500 a day that he failed to not turn in the reports to the city, and that they could spend up to 60 days in jail to hold them more accountable for their building. But we went with the most feasible option, which was to start a business that would install membrane roofing and weatherproofing sealant onto these buildings to prevent foundation cracking, rusting of rebar, and water damage on the building. Gabe's going to explain our business in a little more depth.
All right, so our business, Stable Footing Foundations, is going to be offering weatherproofing sealant and membrane roofing. With the weatherproofing and sealant, overall it's going to strengthen the seal between the concrete and the rebar inside of it, and just hold it together and offer better protection against exterior moisture. So with rising sea levels, hurricanes, and just normal storms in general, with older buildings, they'll obviously need a recoat of that, and we could see with the condo collapse that with not having that extra protection, it just weathered away until it finally gave out and killed those 91 people. But with the membrane roofing, Jackson will explain a little more about that.
Membrane roofing is a type of roofing used that creates a watertight seal. Essentially, it's 7 or so layers of felt paper with asphalt over them.